Shell has announced it will close at least 1,000 gas stations globally by the end of 2025. This is a major shift for a company that once led the world in oil production. The move is part of Shell's updated strategy to pivot toward electric vehicle (EV) charging and convenience services. The company's decision marks a reversal from a previous plan to reinvest in traditional oil and gas. Here's what to know about the closures and whether your local Shell station might be at risk. So far, the company has installed about 70,000 public charging ports globally. The 1,000-plus station closures will help redirect resources toward this goal. Shell also acquired Volta, an EV charging company, to accelerate this expansion. It's part of a broader strategy to capture market share in the fast-growing EV space. Shell hasn't released a full list of which locations will close. However, early indicators suggest several regions in the U.S. may feel the impact. Texas. Shell offices are in Houston, and hundreds of local jobs in exploration and development could be affected. California, Nevada, and Utah. With strong EV adoption and high gas prices, these states are expected to transition quickly. South Dakota, Iowa, and Minnesota. In Minnesota alone, Shell has more than 70 stations, making it the sixth largest gas brand in the state. Some communities may already be seeing reduced staffing or operational changes, especially in rural or low-traffic areas. CEO Wael Sawan had previously stated the company would pull back from alternative energy projects. But with consumer interest in EVs on the rise and pressure to stay competitive, Shell has changed course. This highlights the growing tension between legacy fuel operations and clean energy investments. The closure of Shell stations may not impact drivers immediately, especially in urban areas where multiple fuel options are available. However, in smaller towns or remote areas, the lack of gas stations can make refueling more inconvenient. It also signals a shift in how companies are preparing for the future of transportation. EV infrastructure is expanding, but it still doesn't match the scale of traditional gas networks. If you're considering making the switch to an electric vehicle, now might be a good time to look at incentives and long-term savings. Shell's plan to shut down more than 1,000 stations by the end of 2025 is part of a broader push to meet rising demand for electric vehicle charging. The company's pivots show how quickly the energy industry is shifting and why it's more important than ever for consumers to stay informed and plan ahead.